Flog It from Gloucester in half an hour. First on BBC Two, if you haven't seen it, this is new for the afternoons. Started yesterday. Adrian Chiles and Perfect Strangers.
These 8 people have never met. They're about to be divided into 4 couples. Which pair can work together for a chance to win over £20,000? Who will be today's Perfect Strangers? Our 8 strangers are about to be randomly paired with a quiz partner they have never met. Before the show, they were all asked 100 general knowledge questions. Meeting for the first time are actress Megan Hockley and student Anna Saunders. Are they today's odd couple? A magnificent score of 78 from Megan in the general knowledge test compares with a frankly anemic 38 from Anna. Sorry, Megan. Next out, it's publishing assistant Fiona Rolt, who's paired with journalist Janetta Knoll. With 18 O-levels, 6 A-levels and a degree between them, what could go wrong? Fingers crossed, girls. Finance manager Ken Spedding has been randomly paired with IT teacher Marcus Jacobs. OK, 2 men who love sports, play darts. Quite predictable, really. Except that they outscored everyone in our pre-show test. Isn't life just full of surprises? Our last pair today are opera singer Jason Blair and nurse Kenny Brady. Mensa member Jason has an IQ of 163. Lucky Kenny. Will they be today's Perfect Strangers? Adrian Chiles is about to find out.
Well, welcome to our 8 Perfect Strangers. I hope you like the cut of the jib of the stranger standing next to you, because you can't get anywhere in this quiz without them. You work as a pair or you don't work at all, and you'll be leaving us very soon indeed. Each of our contestants has sat a tricky pre-show general knowledge test to determine their intelligence. We've added the scores together. And I can tell you we've got a very high-scoring group of strangers here. Every team got into treble figures, so you all managed over 100 out of 200. But our perfect pair are Ken and Marcus. But they can't be that clever, because Ken's ambition is to meet Meatloaf, and Marcus' ambition is to meet Alan Sugar. Now, I've only met one of them. And I'm not telling you which one, but you definitely wouldn't want to have dinner with him, all right? Now, we call Ken and Marcus our perfect pair because they scored highest on 142 between them. The highly contested title of right pair, who scored bottom, goes to Megan and Anna. I'm terribly sorry, but you finished bottom with 116 points out of 200. But Fiona and Janetta are only 2 points better. And may I take this opportunity, Fiona, of congratulating you on your award-winning dahlias.
Thank you.
Where was it? Which fete was it?
Blakesley Church flower
That's
show.
highly competitive. That's always a big one to win,
it's a killer. It's a killer.
And how many dahlias did you take in?
I think it was 6 pom-pom dahlias.
Was it?
Yes.
They're tricky ones to get going, those
they
pom-poms,
are.
especially in the weather we've been having. And what colour were they?
Deep, deep purple.
You haven't brought any in with you or anything?
No, I should have done.
You've described them perfectly, I must say. OK, here we go, round 1. You've only just met, but it's time to test your partnerships in our opening round. As I said, you can't get anywhere on your own. You can only move forward as a pair. In order to get through this round, both of you have got to answer a question correctly. Only the first 3 teams can go through. OK, let's play. Your first question is as follows. What's up, Doc, is the catchphrase of... Oh, cartoon fans. Megan?
Bugs Bunny?
Is absolutely correct. Give her a big tick. Which day of the week follows Sheffield to make the name of a foot? Marcus?
Wednesday.
Is the correct answer. Which Russian city was formerly called Petrograd? Janetta?
St. Petersburg.
Is the correct answer. Formerly called Petrograd and Leningrad, St. Petersburg, second biggest city in Russia. London Bridge was a 2006 UK hit single for which member? Anna?
Fergie.
For which member of the Black Eyed Peas? It was Fergie. Very well done. Megan and Anna sweep majestically into round 2 already. You can start enjoying yourselves. MPs who do not hold ministerial posts are known as Ken?
Backbenchers.
Backbenchers is absolutely correct. Ken and Marcus are through. So let's assess the state of play. Got Megan and Anna, our right pair, they're through. Ken and Marcus, our perfect pair, they're through. Fiona, Janetta is waiting and waiting and waiting. Jason and Kenny? Come on, boys, for heaven's sake, there's not a single thing on there. Which sport would you expect to see played at the Oval in... Kenny?
Cricket.
The Oval in South London, you see cricket played there. That's absolutely right. So now we're waiting on Jason and Fiona. It's come down to a battle to the death between the two of you, all right? One of the characters in the standard version of the board game Cluedo is called Professor who?
Plum.
Plum is correct. Fiona and Janetta are through. Fantastic. Award-winning dahlias. You knew who Professor Plum was. Is there no limit to your talents? That's fantastic, Fiona. Jason and Kenny.
Press the
What went
buzzer.
wrong? You pressed- yeah, we've all heard that before. Obviously not quick enough. Nice to have you here, and I'm afraid the worst things happen. You're out already. That's it. It's over. You are out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Jason, IQ 163, score 0.
I'm really not happy.
I felt I did okay. You know, it's really difficult. You can bang buzzers, but it's really a case of getting there first. And
Kenny, I just want to say I am so sorry for letting you down.
don't worry about it, mate.
I do feel responsible, and I hope one day I can take you out for a drink and make it up to you.
I'd hold him to that, Kenny. Meanwhile, the champagne's on ice for our 3 surviving pairs. But which of them's going to be celebrating a big money win?
So we've got 3 pairs of perfect strangers in round 2, one step closer to the round where they can win all the money. Our right pair are still in contention, which is good to see. Our perfect pair are there, and we've got Fiona and Janetta too. Megan, so you're an actress, is that right?
Amongst other things, yes.
So what's your career highlight to date as an actress?
I don't know if anyone else would call it a highlight, but I was in an advert with Leo Sayer.
Oh, really? That's good. I'm impressed. What were you doing in this advert? Were you the love interest or?
No, I was the burger drive-through girl, and he was visiting my drive-through.
What, so he wound the window down and he said,
Yes.
can I have one of your burgers?
Yes, essentially, yes.
Anna, can you beat that? You've never been in an advert with Leo Sayer, have you?
No, I can't beat that. You win that one. Congratulations.
You win. Absolutely, hands down. OK, here we go. Round 2. In this round, you need to start thinking tactically about what your partner does know and what they don't know. We're going to show you a series of pictures with 2-part questions attached to them. Either of you can buzz, but you must bear in mind that you won't get a bean if your partner doesn't answer the second part of the question. So if you think it's your strong suit, whatever's on that picture, then maybe you should take the hard part of the question, leave them the easy bit, or vice versa. The first 2 couples to get to 3 points go through. The other one will be waving bye-bye to. So let's play. Name the TV character and the series. Megan.
Teletubbies.
Anna.
Dipsy.
Excellent. You were trying not to leave her with the hard bit, but you left it anyway. Anna, I congratulate you. How do you know that's Dipsy?
I used to like the Teletubbies. Remember, I'm young.
Yeah. You're not that flipping young to be. OK, it's Dipsy though. It's got you a point. What do you care? Who is this former US president and who was his successor in the post? Megan.
It's Bill Clinton.
Anna.
George W. Bush.
Is correct. You're on 2 points. Steaming ahead. Name this man and the country he played international football for. Ken.
Gordon Strachan.
Marcus.
Scotland.
Is the correct answer. What is this and what is it used to tell? Anna.
Sundial.
Megan.
The time?
Correct. You're through. Come on, make it interesting. For heaven's sake, that's the right pair through to round 3. Excellent. You touched each other just on one hand before, then it was 2 hands. There's a cuddle coming up soon.
Really are.
Fiona and Janetta, you're on nothing at all. Ken and Marcus are on 1. Who is this and which reality TV show did she win in 2005? Marcus.
I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Ken.
Carol Thatcher.
Is the correct answer. You're on 2. Fiona and Janetta, you need to be quicker on the buzzer. Name the building and the city. Janetta.
Wembley Stadium.
Fiona.
London.
Correct. Said with conviction. Said with the air of a woman who's won a Dahlia competition. You're on 1 point now. Name this couple. Ken.
Penny Lancaster.
Marcus.
Rod Stewart.
Correct.
So glad you did that.
Ken and Marcus are through. Our right pair are absolutely cooking on gas, Megan and Anna. Fiona and Janetta, that's it. It's over. You're out.
Oh, well.
Never mind. Thank
Never
you.
mind.
Fiona and Jennifer go out with a resounding whimper. They seem to have so much in common. Or was that the problem?
When I was first paired up with Fiona, I thought she's older like I am, and it would be good to be with someone younger, so there's a spread of knowledge.
Probably what I would have done differently is hit the buzzer quicker even before the question finished being answered, because that obviously was, speed on the buzzer was the essential thing.
I wish I'd jumped in a lot quicker, almost regardless of whether I'd known the answer or not, and just chanced it.
Just one last message to Adrian. If I'd known how keen he was on dahlias, I'd have brought him a huge bunch of my black dahlias. Maybe next time.
2 down, 2 to go, and on paper, it's no contest. It's perfect pair versus right pair. It's David versus Goliath. It's Manchester United versus Macclesfield. It shouldn't be legal, really.
Right, well done for getting to round 3. This is the semi-final. It's terribly exciting. You're now playing for a place in the money round, in our final round. Here we kind of find out what you have in common, or where your expertise lies, your joint expertise. OK, here we go. Round 3. Up on the board are 5 categories. Feast your eyes fearfully on those 5 categories. Geography, science and nature, sport, art and literature, and history. You've got to agree on a subject, then take turns to answer questions on it. The couple stringing together the most correct answers in a row goes through to the final. Megan and Anna, you qualified the quickest in the previous round, despite being our right pair. So you get to go first. That's an advantage, because once you've used a category, the competition can't. So, what you thinking?
I'd say for me, definitely either geography or science and nature.
Should we go for science and nature? You happy with that?
Yep, science and nature.
Okay, that's what we're going to go for.
OK. Megan and Anna, will you please take your positions? OK, you've got 90 seconds on the subject of science and nature. You've got to try and score as many consecutive correct answers as you possibly can. It's correct answers in a row we are looking for. Megan, you're going to go first. Your time starts now. What name is commonly given to the dark patches on the sun's surface caused by magnetic activity?
Sunspots.
Correct. Anna, which road safety feature was invented by Percy Shaw in the 1930s?
Seatbelt.
Cat's eyes. Megan, in trigonometry, which term refers to an angle of more than 90 degrees?
Obtuse.
Correct. Anna, what type of plant is the poisonous death cap?
Mushroom.
Correct. Megan, which flower shares its name with part of the eye?
Iris.
Correct. Anna, what is a pluviometer used to measure?
Rain.
Correct. Megan, silverbacks are mature male members of which type of ape?
Gorilla.
Correct. Anna, what is the largest internal organ in the human body?
The intestine.
No, it's the liver. Megan, which scientist who instituted a set of famous prizes invented dynamite?
Nobel.
Correct. Anna, which metric measurement is equal to 1/1000th of a metre?
Millimetre.
Correct. Megan, the eider is a species of which animal?
Duck.
Correct. Anna, what general name is given to the eye of an insect or organism that has many lenses instead of one?
Pass.
Compound eye. Megan, what precious stone is the hardest naturally occurring
Diamond.
substance? Correct. Anna, Adelie and Emperor are both types of which flightless bird?
Penguin.
It is penguin, but you got there a little bit late, so I'm afraid you can't have that. It wouldn't have made a difference to your consecutive correct answer score, which stands at 5, which is good. And you got a handsome 10 correct answers in all. So, Ken and Marcus, you have 5 to beat. What's your subject going to be?
I reckon we're both going to think about sport.
Geography or sport, definitely.
I would have said the same too.
Yeah. Well, how good do you think?
Sport was probably my top.
You think sport? Let's go sport then. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Ken and Marcus, will you take your positions, please? You have 90 seconds to beat 5 consecutive correct answers, as managed by Megan and Anna in somewhat impressive fashion. Your subject is sport. Ken, you're going first. And your time starts now. Which British driver won the Formula One World Championship in 1962 and 1968?
Graham Hill.
Correct. Marcus, what nationality is the cycling legend Eddie Merckx?
German.
He's Belgian. Ken, what name is given to a male racehorse of 4 years old or under?
Gelding.
Colt. Marcus, where do Everton play their home games?
Goodison Park.
Correct. Ken, what is the common informal name for a pair of spiked running shoes?
Pass.
Spikes, it was that easy. Which ceremonial chant and dance is performed by the New Zealand Rugby Union team before a game?
Haka.
Correct. Ken, in which sport might you throw a curved ball or a fast ball?
Baseball.
Correct. Marcus, how many reds are there in a snooker table at the beginning of a frame?
7.
15. Ken, in August 2006, Sol Campbell moved on a free transfer from Arsenal to which club?
Portsmouth.
Correct. Marcus, which country won the 2006 Football World Cup?
Italy.
Correct. Ken, in 1964, Anne Packer won an Olympic gold medal for Britain in which athletic event?
400 metres.
800 metres. Marcus, in which country was the footballer Andriy Shevchenko born?
Russia.
It was Ukraine. Ken, what is the area in which the cue ball is placed to start a frame of snooker called?
The bulk.
The D. Marcus, the now defunct milk race was a 2-week-long event in which sport?
Cycling.
Correct. Who was the ladies' Wimbledon singles champion from 1982 to 1987 was Martina Navratilova. You only managed 2 consecutive correct answers. You fall 3 short of our right pair, Megan and Anna, who now find themselves in the final. So many congratulations to you two. Fine work. Ken and Marcus, thanks for playing. I'm afraid that's it. It's over. You're out.
An all-boy pairing, and they got to choose sport. Couldn't really fail, could they?
For some reason, we chose sport, and it seemed to be around on cycling. And every other question, from what I can remember, seems to be about cycling. And you know, who watches cycling? It's a nothing sport, and disappointed to get so many of them.
Maybe we should have gone for geography. Maybe we'd have been able to build up a bigger string of correct answers in geography.
Ken, I'd just like to say thank you very much for the memories. I spent a great 90 seconds staring into your eyes, getting cycling questions wrong.
I think we had the makings of a winning team, but sadly we blew it. Wish we could do it all over again, but maybe choose geography next time.
Being beaten by the right pair just makes it even worse.
Yes, and they're just girls. Megan and Anna really are today's surprise package.
Megan and Anna, you are through to the final. Your chance to win more than £20,000 between you. Only 20 minutes ago, I was being rather rude about you that you were the right pair for scoring poorly in our general knowledge quiz. But what did that mean? Absolutely nothing at all. Now, if you're going to get anywhere near £20,000, it will be because you've used the half an hour you've had together since you met as perfect strangers to learn a little bit about each other, to work out each other's strengths and weaknesses, work out what each other know, work out, more importantly, what your partner doesn't actually know, because you're going to be betting money on what they know now. This is how it works. You get £500 to start off with, and 5 more questions. One of you answers the questions, the other bets on that person getting it right. On the last question, you swap roles, and then you get the chance to treble your money. You also get the chance to lose the whole flaming lot. So, who's going to start off as the brains here? And who's going to start off as the banker? The brains answers the first 4 questions. The banker bets the money.
Right. To be honest, I think it's best that you do the question answering, because in the previous round, I think you got the most questions right. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. I've got to tell you that's the right decision. Okay. If you're ready, you'll have to swap positions. Let's play. Anna, you've got the money. You're in charge of betting it. Megan, you're in charge of getting the questions right. Okay? You bet wisely. You get the questions right. Everything is going to be absolutely super. Okay. Let's see what kind of round 4 we're going to have. First question, please. In a full set of human teeth, how many canines are there? 4, 8, or 12? She's an actress who once starred in a Leo Sayer advert. Does she know how many canines she's got? She knows her dentistry, you think, do you?
I think she may.
Place your bet. £300 she's bet on you knowing how many canines you have. That takes you up to 800 if you're right, 200 if you're wrong. What do you like on canines, molars?
I wouldn't call myself a teeth expert, but I think I can have an educated guess. I'm going to go for 4.
No messing about. Where'd you get that from then? Do you know many dentists or something?
No, I just was sort of counting my own teeth.
What, with your tongue while you were talking?
Yeah.
That's quite dexterous, actually, to be able to talk and count your own teeth with your tongue, I must say. In a full set of human teeth, how many canines are there? 4, 8, or 12? If you're right to say 4, you're up to £800. If you're wrong, it's down to 200. There's 600 riding on how many canines you have in your mouth, Megan. And you, for that matter, Anna. Okay, Megan said 4. How many are there? Correct answer, please. Excellent work. Good betting, good answering. 800 you've got. Question 2. What is the name of Clary Grundy's husband in the radio series The Archers? Is the answer Morris, Douglas, or Eddie? It's more for old people, isn't it, The Archers? I've always found. You sure didn't mean to put an extra note on there? You're just going for the 60, are you? She's made a bet. £60 is all she's willing to bet on that. Do you listen to The Archers on Radio 4, Megan?
My mum does.
So, has it filtered into your head?
Tragically, yes.
Oh, right. So that's a shame. You could have made more there. We don't know you've got it right yet, of course. What is the name of Clary Grundy's husband in the radio series The Archers? Is it Morris, Douglas, or Eddie?
I think it's Eddie.
You think it's Eddie? You're a study in regret there, Anna. I don't like to see a young woman so full of regret. All your life is ahead of you. Is it Eddie? Yes, it's Eddie. £860, okay? Question 3. Zara Phillips won a gold medal at the 2006 World Equestrian Games on which horse? Toy Town, Trumpton, or Balamory? You've got £860 to play with. Could you make your bet, please? Okay, we've got your bet. It's 100. Do you know this one, Megan?
I think I know this one.
Right, that's good. I'm glad you say I think. I'm glad you didn't come out and say, I don't know, but my mum rode her once or something like that, because that would have been painful for poor Anna. Zara Phillips won a gold medal at the 2006 World Equestrian Games on Toy Town, on Trumpton, or on Balamory?
I think it's Toy Town.
You think it's Toy Town? If you're right, you're up to just shy of £1,000. If you're wrong, you're down to £760. The name of the horse was Toy Town, correct? £960. Well done. Playing a conservative game, but the money's intact. You could have gone blow the whole thing completely on question 4, which I'm sure has struck you, that awful thought. Let's have a look at the question. Niles Barkley spent 9 weeks at the top of the UK singles chart in 2006 with which song? Wacky, Kooky, or Crazy? Could you place your bet, please? You had 960, you've bet £300 on Megan getting it right. Your total, if she's correct, will be 1,260. If wrong, 660. Do you know this one?
Yep.
Niles Barkley spent 9 weeks at the top of the UK singles chart in 2006 with which song? Was it Wacky, Kooky, or Crazy?
Crazy.
Crazy. Do you know the answer to this one, Anna?
Absolutely.
Well, it's a shame it wasn't question 5, because that's your next question to ask, isn't it? You think Crazy's right?
Definitely.
So why did you doubt Megan then? Why didn't you put more on Megan knowing it?
Because I don't know what sort of music she's into. Could be anything.
It could be anything. But you were absolutely sure on this. Confident nods all around. Megan's got everyone right so far. There's no reason to suppose she'll be wrong with this one. Is it crazy? Let's have the correct answer, please. Correct, superb. £1,260. Now that's something to gamble with. The boot is on the other foot now. It's the final question. You swap roles. Anna, you're answering. Megan, you're in charge of the money. It stands at £1,260. I'll give you the question. You decide whether you want to treble or walk away. If you treble and Anna gets the question right, your total goes up to £3,780. If she gets it wrong, though, you leave with nothing at all. If you don't want to risk it, you can just walk away with a guaranteed £1,260. When you see the question, have a think, Megan, and then press one of the buttons in front of you. Here's the question. Which fictional heroine falls in love with Mr. Rochester? Is it Jane Eyre, Moll Flanders, or Becky Sharp? You have £1,260. You can choose to treble it, or you can choose to walk away. Could we have your decision, please? We have Megan's decision. What do you want Megan to have decided, Anna?
I'm hoping should have said walk away, because literature is one of my downfalls. Unfortunately, my mum would be ashamed, but...
Have you got any idea?
No, no, it would be a guess.
Well, you're going to have to give us an answer. You're going to have to guess,
Yep.
and then I'll tell you whether she's decided to treble or walk away. Which fictional heroine falls in love with Mr. Rochester? For £3,780, possibly treble that, possibly nothing at all. Which is it? Jane Eyre, Moll Flanders, or Becky Sharp?
At a guess, Jane Eyre.
So 1 in 3 chance, you've gone for that. What do you think Megan's done?
I think she'll probably have guessed that, considering my age and how I've acted, I won't be too hot on literature. So I'm hoping she'll have said walk away. I think she has.
And also, you did make it clear you're a student and you need the money.
I do need the money. I don't want to eat beans for the rest of my life.
Go on, Megan, tell her what you did.
I trebled it.
Oh my.
Okay, to treble your money to £3,780, which fictional heroine falls in love with Mr. Rochester? Is it Jane Eyre, Moll Flanders, or Becky Sharp? Anna said Jane Eyre. Give us the correct answer, please. Yes, this is what we like, £3,780. That is just brilliant. That's just brilliant. Fantastic work.
Thank you so much.
So she communicated that. You knew, didn't you? You knew. So you were communicating that through the back of your head.
Psychic vibes I possibly could.
That's cheating, psychic vibes. We don't allow that. We'll withdraw the money. So if you'd bet more and bet more on her getting all the questions right, this could be 10,000 now. But look, £3,780 between the two of you. What have you learnt about each other?
That I love her so much.
That Anna knows more than she thinks she does.
That's fantastic work, brilliant teamwork. You got all 5 questions right. Very few managed to do that. Proud of you both, brilliant. That's all for today. See you again soon on Perfect Strangers.
And there's another round tomorrow, same time on BBC Two. Next this afternoon, Flog It is on the road to Gloucester.